tumepewa with Rooster himself. Rooster,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm amazing, fantastic. I'm telling you, ulisema during COVID, you gotta dance in the house, eh? Clubs imefungwa, but yeah.
Kabisa. Inabidi, during this time, it's important to keep guys wakiwa wamechangamka. It's good to keep things upbeat.
Yeah, I like it. What that song is fantastic. Kusema like you want to keep people upbeat. Your new album Nyumba, is that also the concept? Because I honestly, watu wako kwa nyumba. Why nyumba? Rooster.
You're Kikuyu, so nyoba means house, so.
Rooster, you have banned for me. I've never said my tribe here, honestly. I usually lie, I'm from Malaysia. What's wrong? Anyway, yeah, we'll have a side talk on the same. You have Chomad for me.
See, they have Kikuyus. Kikuyus everywhere, even in Malaysia, hata Kikuyu.
Kikuyu
hapa Italy.
We are those ones. Yes. Yeah.
So the idea of the album was house music. I've really been pushing the house music agenda for the past 10 years in Kenya, and I've always believed in the sound. I think that it's a good vehicle for all these different types of music. So you've got people now producing music in Kikuyu, in Kiluo, in Kisii, and the idea is in the end we'll have one big festival where everybody can just come together and jump to Kenyan house music, Wow. So that's the whole idea. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I like what you're talking about, our local dialects. You've talked of all the local dialects. So recently I have been having guests in studio who sing in their local dialects, and we usually feel it's not even more about the language, it's more about the music people are producing. So being you have 10 minutes, God, 10 years experience in the music industry, I assume plus. What do you think the local dialects, do they have a space in the industry in terms of creating music and in terms of maybe fans accepting and even like welcoming the music, and it's something they can jump to, or people are right now more of English, Swahili, the bongo style? What do you think about that?
The main problem we've had, especially with the new generation, is tumeanza kusahau our mother tongue.
Yeah.
So like if I can ask you now, you'll tell me, oh, I can hear it, but I can't speak it. You know what I'm saying? And you see, like Kuki Wadiongo, he did his speech in Kikuyu, and I mean that's a great example of how when someone is out there, you need to represent your language. You need to represent your homeland.
Yes.
So what we're trying to do now is just reinvigorate and create this love for our vernacular, this interest in the younger people learning, wanting to learn their mother tongue and wanting to just appreciate where they are from. Because tukisahau our mother tongues, we are completely colonized, We're already partially colonized. Now, imagine now your children, what will they be speaking? They'll only be speaking English.
I agree. If I'm at this age and I'm usually saying, oh, neza scared too, I can't talk. So I assume even my kids will know nothing about Kikuyu anyway. That's too bad. Yeah, I like what you're doing. It's even better to do it in terms of music, because music is food to the soul. The moment you hear any music, like me, I love the Luo music, sana. I never understand anything, but the moment you that's something I can jump to, because I feel like it speaks to my soul. So that is an amazing job you're doing right there. So let's talk of your album, Nyumba. What is the concept behind it? I know you have said you want to make it normal for people to jam in the home, also for the vernacular. But what was the whole concept towards just coming up with the 4 songs for the album? 11, sorry.
So I really wanted to tour in Europe. I really wanted to travel around the world. And I realized when I sat down with Msioka, who's the owner of the label that I'm signed to, and we're like, so what's the strategy? How can we get this done? I've been DJing for over 6 years.
Yeah.
We need to work on something. Let's work on a project that will allow us to now tour. And I've been in Europe now for the past 1 year, just doing shows. Even during COVID, like here in Italy, people are still partying. Like now this weekend, I'll be in Italy. Next weekend, I'll be in Paris, France to play, because there's a huge demand for authentically African music. And especially now, since there are not many African DJs who can travel, we're able to do a lot more gigs. So every weekend, I'm busy doing small gigs here and there, of course controlled with adherence to the certain regulations, but people still want to enjoy themselves. And I mean, people haven't been partying for so long. It's summer here in Europe, and people have not been partying. So it's crazy. People are hungry and thirsty for this. So it's been a blessing in disguise that COVID caught me while I was here, because now I'm able to of course, play and share this music with the people. So the concept was create a body of work that will allow me to travel with and showcase to the rest of the people. Because if you don't have your own authentic work, then what are you presenting to the people?
I agree.
I'll give you an example. Jerusalema is now the most Shazammed song in the world.
Wow.
Jerusalema is a song from South Africa. Here, even the Pope and the priests and the nuns, they dance to Jerusalema.
Wow.
Imagine
fantastic.
that.
Wow.
So there's a huge demand for African content. It's just that we don't know how to package it, or maybe we haven't been given the opportunity. Of course, for artists, it's very hard to travel because of the restrictions, and it's even going to be a lot worse now. So what I would advise is create a body of work that's unique and export it, because music will travel and it will live forever.
I like what you have said about the Africanism in the whole concept, because right about now I feel like so many upcoming artists are feeling so diluted to the Western way of doing things, because they feel that like, that is the way of being accepted with the world. And I feel like the moment you say, for us, we now have to go back to our roots and do music according to our roots, because it's still marketable, evidently from what you're telling us right about now. And now let's talk about Africa Disco. Ooh, don't I love the song? Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't know if I can have the visuals on screen time tunafanya interview, at least watu wajue whatever I'm talking about, because nakwambia wimbo imeweza kabisa. And previously I have had Becky Jones all the way from Australia. She also has done a club banger, man, and I feel zinaendanisha kabisa. So what was also the concept? I'm going to ask you the concept. Alafu hizo video, where did you get them? Before COVID? Where are people partying during COVID, man?
You know, Africa Disco is all about just giving people an idea of how, you know, how we used to party before, before the pandemic. So when I approached the directors of the video, I asked them, guys, let's get footage of us partying, the parties that we've had over the years, and just remind people of that time, of that moment, and kind of give people the appreciation for, yani the days tulikuwa tunajirusha kwa maclub, yani hata hatuogopi, guys are just close to each other and everything, you know.
So you can't dare. Social distance is key.
Yeah, so the idea was just to give people a good party experience and to relive those moments and look forward to, after the pandemic, when the restrictions have been lifted, how we'll party again together.
Wow, when I talk to you, I feel like COVID is just a blessing in disguise, because at this point is when artists get crazy, crazy and great at being creative in terms of just being able to produce things that we can consume even during this COVID pandemic. I like what you did, because someone else would have said, oh God, we don't even have footage for clubs. But I like you used footage from previous times. People have had amazing times in the clubs. We can also check it out and reminisce of the good old times. I think the soon-to-be days, COVID will soon come to an end. Alafu parties endelea. You also come here and entertain us in our vernaculars to dance kabisa. So anyway, being in the music industry for quite some time, what is that thing you can say we need to change for music to be, because these days I see people from US, in Africa, music is slowly becoming a global village, because I see a lot of collaborations. Beyonce the other day did massive collaborations with African artists. What do you feel like we should do more for us to incorporate the Western, not even the Western music, because music is a language. You talk to people. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Asia and all that. So what do you think should be done more for us to just have music that all of us can consume?
Okay, so the main thing, and I think being a house music producer, the main thing that I would say is create a format, create content that can be consumed everywhere. And that's why, for me, I think house music is perfect, because it gives you the opportunity to have music in a format that can be consumed by other people. It can be played in a festival in Australia. It can be played in a club in Italy. It can be played in a restaurant in America, because if you walk into any store, even a clothing store here in Europe, or you will find house music is what's being played. So for me, the reason why I chose electronic music and house music in particular is because it's just a good format that can be consumed by other people. It's like the way we have a language like English, and you have a textbook that's written in English, so that many people can read that textbook. So for me, what I would advise is have a format. You can place your own style, your own unique style on top of that format. But just bear in mind that you need a format that can be consumed by other people, a standard. Yeah. And for me, that standard is house music.
Fantastic. Rooster, let me ask you, do you ever dream of going to Tomorrowland, whether as a DJ, as an audience? Because you like house music, I also love house music. What do you think of that?
I mean, I want to play everywhere. For me, my main dream has always been to play in Ibiza, in Spain.
Woo, yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
exactly. So for sure, I want to play in all the stages. I want to share this music with everyone that I can share it with, and that's why I even do the radio show every Sunday on HBR for the past 9 years. Because every Sunday, ni kama ibada, from 10 to 1, you can listen to house music for free on radio.
Wow, fantastic. Hey, when you'll be performing, I think me and my crew have to be there. Move. Lazima tutajua vile tutafika, si ndio? Yeah, it's a dream. It's a dream that I feel is really workable, and it's something you can really achieve. So maybe you can tell us where to get you on your socials. As you also, yeah, we've talked about a new album, which is fantastic. Thank you for giving us the story behind the new album. Maybe you can tell us maybe a parting shot to our fans, someone who's really admiring your work, someone like me who likes African disco, because I feel like that is how we should be telling our story to the world, the African way. So a parting shot to us, our lovely fans.
Okay, so parting shot, I'd say follow your dream. The first thing that you need to do in life, I guess, this is something I tell all my friends, everybody who's younger than me, is the main objective you have is to understand who you are, understand yourself, and then understand what your purpose is, why you're here, and then just work towards that for the rest of your life. And I mean, for me, I think that's been the approach, and I think it's worked even for the people that I know, my mentors. Understand yourself, know why you're here, and then spend the rest of your life working towards that, and you won't go wrong.
Fantastic.
You can find me on social media, Jack Rooster Live. That's JACKROOSTERLIVE. And you can get the album on all leading platforms. It's called Nyoba. You can get it on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, YouTube Music, everywhere. Just Google Jack Rooster Nyoba and you get it there. Support the artists.
Hey, fantastic. Sawa kabisa, support. Play. Sijika sasa bado tutasema play KE music. Yeah, it's still relevant, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Next time, I hope to see you live, like literally next to me. Hapa hivi tuna dance to African disco, nice, woo, right? And I feel like Mof, ebu tupate hiyo wimbo I dance here. Pia dance pale home.